Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome back to the world of Dark Chronicle. I'm the Black Shadow, and it is good to be back. It is always good to be back here, folks, in the world of Dark Chronicle. Especially because I know exactly what and whereabouts we are at the game, folks, and I cannot wait to get on with this. Been chomping at the bit, trying to sort of restrain myself from trying to play this game, like, you know, without recording. It's not been particularly easy. But yes, folks, last time on Let's Play Dark Chronicle, we had just finished up at the Rainbow Butterfly Wood. We have completed finishing Sindane and all the rest of that stuff, folks. And in our quest for answers as to who on earth Emperor Griffon is, our search has led us here to Balance Valley, folks. What a curious little area this, must be said. It's an interesting area, folks. As it mentions, Balance Valley, it's known as that because it's got these 4 plateaus here, which can actually shift in height, which is a very curious little feature, folks. But believe me, the game doesn't tell you that just for the hell of it. There's a reason for it, folks. But in heading over here, folks, so we have first thing we notice is that there's a house here. Oh, there's a person called Lynn. Okay then, because remember, we're coming here, folks, in order to find like the great sage or something like that. I assume in the future. So. Oh, now, cool. Hello.
Who are you? What do you want? Get out!
Oh, great, talking owls now.
You can talk?
Hold on, Mr. Owl. Just listen to us,
Mr.
please.
Owl. Talking owls.
What is it?
Well, I suppose we had talking trees, for goodness sake.
We're looking for somebody. His name is Crest. Do you know him?
Crest? So you've come to see Crest, have you?
That's the general idea.
Yes, that's right.
Crest is dead.
Oh, God!
Dead? Oh, no.
So Griffon's henchmen got him too.
Great.
Now what are we gonna do? And who's this?
Lynn was Crest's apprentice. She's been bedridden with shock ever since his death.
Oh, dear.
Unfortunately, it looks like her illness has taken a turn for the worse.
Yeah, not so hot by the looks of it.
It looks pretty bad.
We need a house call from Dr. Dell.
From Doctor Who?
Dr. Dell?
He's the head doctor in Palm Brinks, the best doctor around. But he looks like a duck, so don't be too surprised when you see him.
Max, the reason he looks like a duck is because he is a duck.
You know a doctor?
Yep, it looks like Lynn can't be moved, so we'll get the doc to come out here. Monica, let's get back to Palm Brinks.
Yeah, I guess we'd better.
Please do hurry back.
Right.
Alright, so our first task, folks, in Balance Valley is actually not got anything to do with Balance Valley, but in any event. Sure, have a little look around here. So here's, since it's Lynn, not doing at all great. Bedridden with shock at the death of Crest. Shit. Bring a doctor quick. Ooh, you must bring him right away. Ooh. Oh my goodness me. There is a book here. You really want to have a look at this, folks. Another thing that you can build here, folks. Fountain, waterfall, and a bottle, folks. Now, I don't actually know if... I do not actually know if we have a bottle. Oh, we do. Ah, we are. So, bottle, fountain, and waterfall, I think it was, folks. This list is getting bigger and bigger. And if we put the 3 of these together, we can now build our own tasty waters, folks. Instead of actually buying them at a shop, folks, we can now actually build them ourselves, folks. It takes 5 water elements, which is not a huge amount, folks, actually. When you consider that to buy one is like 160 guilder. you know, or something like that. They're quite expensive, actually, tasty waters, folks. So, yeah, I'll make one. Why not? Annoyingly, you can A, only make one at a time, and B, you then have to combine it with the original thing. But oh well. But yeah, folks. So we can now do that, which is quite useful. But yeah, make sure we get hold of that. So, first thing we need to do, folks, before we do anything here in Balance Valley, is we need to go to back to Palm Brinks, and we need to get the services of Dr. Dell, MD. Wait, did we just come out of that door? Get out was weird. We just sort of teleported there. Let's go back to Palm Brinks, folks. Right, now Dr. Dell, we have met him, folks. If some of you guys remember from the previous session, we have run into him before. He has a medical clinic by the Palm Brinks Lake, folks, where we've been fishing constantly to try and get Fabio with us. So if we mosey along over to the clinic, which is just up the hillside here. You know, again, we've got like our monument and that sort of thing. You can just see it there. See that little building there in the distance? The little yellow horseshoey bit. That's Dr. Dell's clinic, and he will be remaining inside. And we're going to have to try and persuade the good doctor to join us on our adventure. Over to here and head inside and see what we can't do. This should be an entertaining conversation.
Well, if it isn't Max, what's up?
He actually sounds reasonably normal.
Please, Dr. Dell, come with us. A really sick girl needs your help.
Oh, that was easy. Why did he not say anything there? Was that a glitch? Dr. Dell has joined you. Borneo has returned to the train. Well, that was easy. If only it was always that easy, folks, eh? But here we are, Dr. Dell, the great doctor of Palm Brinks. He looks a bit like a duck. Yeah. He's actually not too bad a guy here, actually. If you have him with you, he has the checkup command, so he'll actually cure any abnormal statuses that might be hit by your characters, folks. You can also buy items off of him called Mighty Healings. They're quite useful, tad bit on the expensive side, but they're quite handy. So if with Dr. Dell, I don't know why I'm walking, folks. Let's go back to the Balance Valley, and let's go back to Lynn's house. Who is being watched over by the good owl? What is his name actually? I don't actually know. I should have taken a photo to find out. My bad, folks. So we've got an owl, we've got a duck.
We've been waiting. She's gotten worse since you left. Hurry, do something, anything.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for.
Oh no! Whatever will we do?
Looks like she's been hit by toxic mist, and a pretty strong dose of it, too.
Toxic mist?
Regular medicine won't touch it.
Toxic mist?
Yeah, that.
You see more of it these days. But we still don't know what causes it. There's absolutely nothing we can do.
Shit!
There's nothing you can do. Please try something.
Boy, I like his hat.
I've got it. Lao Chow.
Lao who?
He can cure her.
Huh? Lao Chow?
That's right. In my time, there's a legendary chef named Lao Chow.
What?
They say if you eat his miracle dish, it'll cure any kind of sickness on the spot.
Are you being serious here?
In the future, a place called Starlight Temple will be built in Balance Valley. That's where all the sages gather. There's a place there called Lao Chow's Bistro. Lao Chow is the head chef. If we bring Lao Chao's bistro back and go see him, we might be able to save Lin.
Really?
Alright, Monica.
Really?
Just like we did in Sindane, we have to collect geostones here and use them to change the future, right?
Exactly, but we've got to bring Lao Chao's bistro back first.
Then let's do it. Let's save Lin.
There's a passage in this valley that goes to the sea. It's called Starlight Canyon, and I bet we can find the geostones
Love
for this
Starlight
valley
Canyon.
there.
Love Starlight Canyon.
It's a dangerous area, though.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
I'll be in the train. Just give me a call if you need me.
I'm counting on you. You've got to save Lin.
We're going to save her. Don't worry. In order to save Lin, who was on the verge of death, we had to venture into the dangerous Starlight Canyon.
So,
Although I was worried about Crest being gone, I concentrated on Lin, who was still with us.
God, he looks serious there. It's hard to take him seriously with a duck standing behind him.
Chapter 3. The Sage of the Stars.
So we're going to ignore standard medicine and we're going to rely on some guy's culinary skills 100 years in the future. Has it really got to that desperate a situation, folks? My goodness.
This is where Starlight Canyon starts. Let's get what we need to revive the origin points here. But before we change Balance Valley back, I've got to warn you about a few things. Balance Valley is divided into 4 fields. The height of the 4 fields changes depending on the weight of the buildings we put on each. If we want to put a big building there in the future, the height of all 4 fields has to be the same.
Wow, sounds a little harder this time.
Yeah, but we can do it. I just know it.
Okay.
It's me, Monica. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than normal, folks, but it's not that much worse, to be honest. If we go onto this here, folks, if we highlight the certain areas, you'll see we've got the 4 plateaus here, folks, and again, they need to be roughly balanced. They don't have to be exact, but they have to be pretty similar, folks. So if we go to the cards, you see you've got 6,000 points to work with here, lots of stuff to build. There's a fair few things that need to be done here, but you know, outside there's only 2 real problems here in Balance Valley, and the main one is basically just keeping the plateaus the same height. But it's not too difficult. A little trick that a lot of people do use actually is, you know, just build what you need to build where you need to build it. And the great thing is that you don't actually need to, you know, it's not a case that if they're all too heavy you don't fail. If they, you know, you can have them, they can be like this with nothing on or have loads of stuff on. As long as they balance, they balance. So you can put stuff on like trees and carts and that sort of thing. If you need to sort of artificially make them balance that way, you can do. And of course there's no limit on like making trees. They're not particularly expensive to make. But I'll show you guys what I mean. If we go and build like a thorn tree, for example, let's build a few of these. So if we want to place like a tree down on one of these plateaus, we'll put it on down here. If you watch the bit on the bottom right, you see there's actually very little difference there, folks. But there you go, you see how it's all suddenly out of kilter there by putting down a couple of trees. But if we, say, put another couple down on this one here, you see again, it's not quite the same, folks. You see how it all is slightly changing around. Those 2 are the same, but the rest aren't. That kind of thing. It's just something you just need to keep an eye on when you're doing this, folks. It's not too bad. It's just keep tabs on what you're doing as and when you're doing it, folks. But you do have a little bit of leeway, not a huge amount. So yeah. Right, lovely. So what I am going to do is before we do everything. Oh, there's the point for the moving back into the future. I just want to quickly go back to the station because I don't want Dell with me. I'm not 100%. I'm still not quite sure exactly who I want to bring with me as a support character here. Borneo is quite handy to have to bring with you, but I mean basically what he does is having him basically means you're going to get loads of diorama elements from stuff. And to be honest, we've got quite a lot of that already. So I'm gonna bring Mullane. I am gonna go bring Mullane with me. I brought her with us from Sindane to be here, so I think I'm gonna go with her. Just gotta figure out where the hell Mullane actually is. There's Dr. Dell. Yeah, so here's the medicine that you can buy from here, the Mighty Healing, which basically, yeah, cures all statuses, but is a tad bit on the expensive side, folks. But it's pretty good stuff actually. It's pretty good stuff. So I'm just gonna. I'll have to rearrange equipment again a little bit, but I'll just buy a few of those. They will be very useful later on in the game. There's Mullane. Oh, there she is. So I'll take her along with us. Lovely. And so now she will be able to help us to do that. What does Adele... Oh, she allows us to buy fruit, doesn't she? Couldn't remember what it was. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember. Cool. Right. Lovely. So we've got Mullane with us. So I believe it's time we enter... As I keep saying, it's one of my favourite areas. There's two reasons that I love Balance Valley. One of them is the Starlight Canyon. I love the music there. And the other one is when we actually get there, folks, the Starlight Temple. What a place. Lovely. So here's Starlight Canyon, folks. It is, yeah, it's a bit of a complicated area. There's lots of bits that go branch out here and there and everywhere. It's quite a big place, actually, though. So there's plenty of choice in amongst what we do. And of course, we need to go and get us some geostones. Oh god, I haven't had this for ages. I could go to sleep with half the music in Balance Valley, folks. I really could. Whoa, holy crap! Was that a bird? That's yeah. All right then, folks. So let us get acclimatized. Here's the new things we can throw. Still rocks, like normal. But of course, new area. Lots of new enemies, folks. Here's the new one here, the Smiling Fairies. Yeah, sit down. And here's the new looking chest as well. Quite cool, actually. Looks like an Aztec. Oh, really? Come on. But yeah, Balance Valley. Balance Valley is a very interesting place, folks, because the actual entire area is divided into basically two halves, folks. It's like a big canyon area. Except you can walk generally both sides of the canyon, so it's kind of a unique aspect. Oh, this could be interesting. Marsh Tribesmen, you need to try and get them from behind. Or wait for them to fall like idiots. Hitting them from the shield side has no effect, so you've got to be a bit careful. There we are. So a bit of care there, folks, is required. But you see, you'll find loads of bridges everywhere, folks. And again, typically speaking, you can just walk along them. Ah, another new enemy here, folks. These are rams. These are... Ow! These guys are quite dangerous. You can tell from the massive clubs they have, folks. Although they are actually, quite interestingly, I need to find one of those because they are part of... the rams are quite unique. They're one of the few... Because they have a scoop charging ram, which some of you might remember the name. Because it's actually used in one of the inventions that we have found so far. So I need to try and find one of those. Get the charging ram scoop, which basically you have to take a picture of it charging at you, which isn't too hard. Just try not to get completely nailed when you do it. Oh, the rock does counter it! And you see it's now broken. Oh, Monica, what are you doing? Monica Raybrandt, what are you doing? You're going to fall out yourself here. There we are, lovely. Yeah, it's quite a unique area in that basically you can roughly plot where the map is actually going to go. It's just sometimes getting to both sides of the areas is sometimes an interesting game. And again, you'll sometimes find as well that they'll just stop. So you have to go a different route anyways. It's a bit starty-stopping. No, I don't think so. No, I knew I mispressed that. Shit. But again, because we've got the healing ability on the Brassard now, from the last couple of videos, you see again, see how we're gradually healing. It's not particularly fast, but it doesn't have to be. Ambush! Oh, did that just happen? I want to swing it round. That's not working. Hi, your turning circle sucks. And there's the new gate key for us, folks. The giant meat. A bit odd, I know. Ah, there's our ram. Oh, there's ram. Is that another ram? Oh. Right, let's go get Max out here. So we need to take a picture of this guy charging at us. Let's go get his attention, shall we? There they are, charging ram. Ah! Scumbag. Lovely. And so now we've got hold of that scoop. If I just let's get the music up first. I love the music. Gotta have the music, folks. So if we just take that to our photo book. I'm not going to do it because it's going to be easy if I just select it here. We make that a seed of the invention, just like taking an idea from the book. And what was it we needed? It was from one of the first ones we actually found. Charging ram. This is the one from Elaine's weapon shop. Charging ram. Grass and a tree, I think my notes are telling me. So we get the tree, get some grass. I do not know what this makes. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh wow! It's a brand new weapon, folks. The Wise Owl Sword. I didn't know it made that. That's quite cool. Yeah, folks, it's a new weapon here. The Wise Owl Sword. It's not bad actually. I'm tempted to make it. I'm gonna make it because I can. And so if we have a look at this, folks, the Wise Owl Sword. Because I can make it. I can just sell this if I don't want to. Yeah, this is the Wise Owl Sword. You see, it's got a new item, a new ability there immediately. I forget exactly what one that is actually. I don't know what that is actually off the top of my head. Is that like the one that gives you extra gilda? I don't know. But it's not a bad weapon actually to have at this point in the game. I don't know. I might play around with that later on. I haven't decided yet. I'll think about it. But yeah, not a bad item to make if you haven't been using Monica's swords a huge amount at this point, then certainly quite handy. Oh yes, as well, of course, because we've got Elaine with us now as well. If I go to the sword, we got the level up. You see, we've got 5 synthesis points now, which is more than what we did have. So if we give this a good old boost, so now I can give this an indestructible coin. To give that the extra protection as well. You don't want to be willy-nilly giving out all these coins to everything you have, because your equipment will change a bit. So we'll have 2 of those. Is that done with... How's it still not done with Beast yet? I mean, goodness sakes. I've got so many of these destruction crystals. I'm gonna have to start looking at selling them if I keep going at this rate. Which is fine, because they're good money, actually. Hey, the smash is done. Thank goodness for that. But you see, again, you just get that extra point. It does help. It doesn't hurt. Whoops, sorry about that. That came from the audio there. Apologies. That's just my TV flipping a bit there. Did I use Mission of Guard? I don't think I did. Wow, that was effective. That was seriously effective. Hey, no, no, sit down. Trying to play clever games with me. What do you think this is? Just the music. It's just, I love the music. It's just so peaceful. I mean, in any other game, you'd think you would just like having a casual stroll through some town or something. It's just, oh, it's lovely. Oh, this could get interesting. If we can't try doing them one at a time. That wasn't particularly effective. Come on, you as well. Oh, it's not worked. That's not worked. It's not worked. Stop chasing! Ow! Bastards. Okay, that really did not work. There we are. Yeah, magic. That's really effective. That is. I can't believe how effective that is. I know the Crystal Brassard's got some decent attack on it actually at this point. Even against the fairies, that's pretty good. That's not bad, folks. I'm telling you. That is decent. I can live with that. Oh gosh. What are they doing in there? Batons? Whatever. Yeah, you suck. You suck completely. Our geostone there as well. Grab that in 2 seconds. More rams. But I mean, the Shamshi here is really good. It's got a really, really high attack and beast, so it's really effective against. Oh, really? That's. Oh, I'm a bit disgusted by that. Ah, he's caught in the chest. No, no. Hold on a second here. Yes, there we go. Just got enough of reaching. Those guys drop repair powders? Wow. That is really decent. They drop repair powders. God, that you could really abuse that. Lovely. Right, so if we now clear our way down this side, I'd say that the maps actually are usually got a pretty decent size to them. But I mean, it's so good. I mean, look at the Shamshi. I mean, look at that 45 attack, 49 beast. That is a very decent level to be at this stage of the game. Because again, I have done a bit of work on it off screen. How much fishing bait am I going to get out of this place? I swear. Oh, no. Haha! Yeah, sod you, mate. Have at him! That was entertaining. Ow! Thank you for permission to hit me. Ugh. I don't think I did. Yeah, I forgot the biting attacks of those guys. They come through the defense. I forgot about that. Quite a few attacks here to start off with. They breach your defense, which again is why I'm quite glad that I've actually put on the healing ability for the Brassard. It's just nice to have. You know, it's quite useful, especially in an area like this. You got to do a bit of travelling to get across the map. So in that respect, it's quite useful. Oh bloody hell! on, you. You wanna play games? Yeah, there we are. I wanted to give the kill to the Empressard. I'm making a conscious effort to try and not ignore the Prasad. I'm doing all in my power to try and not forget it. Because it goes up pretty quickly, actually. Wow, we got 4 for that now as well. Now, my stats are telling me I need to upgrade it to that one. So, again, what we can do here, you know, stuff like, you know, with the night boots, it's really easy to exploit, just making night boots, synthesizing. I mean, what? It's 2 thick hides and a sturdy cloth. It's nothing. Really, really easy, folks. We've got a couple flames. Is there any of the other points that I want to give it? Not really. I don't think the Indestructible is really going to be much of a boost for it. But we can now upgrade the Crystal Brassard to the next level, the Platinum Brassard. I'm actually quite surprised how quickly I've already got up to this stage. So this is the Platinum Brassard. Lots of choice from here as well. Yeah, and you'll notice this is now this has been built up. This has now got a new ability, folks, on the left side. I think that is actually the you get extra gold. I think. I need to look these up because I never remember. Where are they? Icon descriptions, I think. Oh, here, yes, wealth. That's the one we've got, folks. So opposite to poverty, increases the money you get from killing things by 30%, which is quite useful. What was the one we got off of the other thing then that it had? There was another one we had. Oh, that was the poverty one. Oh, the Wise Owl has poverty. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay then. The Wise Owl sword actually starts off with poverty, so you get 30% less gold from stuff. I couldn't remember, folks. I honestly couldn't. So we've got the thing that we need is the giant meat. And as you guys saw how we came in here in the first place, the Condor is overhead, looking this way. Yeah, that is one hell of a taxi service. One hell of a taxi service. Attack and defeat all enemies using monster transformation. Oh my god. I think I might give that medal a miss. Why are we, Max?
Lynn really seemed to be suffering.
Oh.
When I saw her like that, Mother, I remembered back to when you nursed me when I was sick.
Oh, it's flashback time again, I think.
Mother, am I going to die?
Am I going to die?
Don't be silly. Of course you won't die.
But my head, it feels so faint. It's too late, Mother. Call a priest.
Call a priest!
Don't worry, sweetheart.
Oh dear, and I
Just
thought I
rest
was
and
bad
you'll
when
feel
I was
better
young, when I was
soon.
ill. I thought I was dramatic.
And anyway, it's the priest's day off today.
Yeah, he's got better things to do than to wish your ass to heaven.
So if you don't hang on a bit longer, you won't be able to go to heaven.
Yeah, exactly.
What? That stinks.
Aww.
Goodness gracious me. The priest's day off. Isn't that convenient? Oh, parenting. Oh, parenting. Alright, lovely. So... Oh, we can't even go that way. That sucks. Right, well, I do actually want to use Monica for this this level, folks, because now I think I finally will be able to actually show you guys the what these little circly things by the sword's been this whole time. Oh my god! Good God Almighty! What is that? An elephant! What is this? Bloody hell! Max, get this Ripod out here. What is this? punch that thing straight in the face. An elephant? Are you freaking kidding me? My goodness. Elephant. Bloody heck. Right, okay, so we've got killer elephants in a canyon. Why? Yeah, that is sickeningly powerful. I think those guys are actually weak to magic, and thus that's why it's doing so much damage. That is horrendously powerful. Bloody hell. But yeah, I finally might get the opportunity to show you guys the thing. Because if I remember, I think this has got fire and ice elements in it. Like the same sort of things we had from, or something similar. These are fire gem rooms. Sort of similar sort of things, folks. Now, watch what happens here if I block this fire thing here. Watch this. You see on the top right there? You see at the top? You see how suddenly there's a red bauble there? If I do it again, there's 2, there's 3. Basically, when you get Monika's swords up to a durable level, she can actually start absorbing magic spells, and if you hold the R1 button and press L1, you can actually throw them back at the enemy, which is really quite useful, actually. Ow. Except those things really hurt. But yeah, that's a little ability that you can start making use of, and obviously if you get loads of fire spells and then you use it on like an ice monster, oh, the damage is hideous. Oh my goodness me. No, not monster! I don't want to be a freaking plant here. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is a bad spot. Goodness. Oh, screw this. Hit that bloody thing. There we go. Goodness gracious me. That was a bit of a horrific spot to end up in. Hell, look at that! The elephants. What are they doing here? Seriously! This is like a bizarre way of like violence. I don't get it. I really don't. No. Goodness gracious me, this is bizarre. Oh, grief. I want to quickly go down the back end of this, folks, and I'll come back to the, ow. That hurt. That seriously did hurt. There was a chest that I thought so. What have we got hiding in here? Right, folks, so just like any other dungeon, of course, every dungeon has a place where you can go where you can get healed. And this is Balance Valley's one. It's like a little healing spring which you can go into, which is quite cool. So again, make use of those. Because they are actually, they're not very common at all in Balance Valley. Or the Starlight Canyon, I suppose I should say, more so. You don't find those very often, so make use of them when you do. Especially because the maps are actually quite big. They're very large. But the only thing I'll give at least for Starlight Canyon is that because of the way the map is, you can actually look around and you can sort of see roughly how the map forms, like you see where there are and aren't bridges. So you can try and plan ahead a little bit. Obviously, if you get hold of a map, that makes things even easier. But in any event, you can see where maps start and stop and everything, which is quite handy. Didn't mean to grab that, but oh well. I can't take that, I don't have the room. Now, I think, actually, if I take a photo of this... Oh, no, I think part of them is like actual... I think March Drums have a scoop on them. I forget what exactly it is. I think I like see them through their mask or something like that. I don't actually remember. I'll look into that later. I was just trying to be clever. Yeah, so here we are, folks. So again, we can try forcing it, or we can use one of our keys. And of course, that means we're not going to be nailed by whatever on earth it's going to do to us. And we get it open for free. Ooh, that's not bad, a trumpet gun. That's not too shabby. Yeah, I can sell that. I might even be like I said, I want to get this bell trigger up to the level it needs to be. I want to get this up to one more level, so I can show you when you get to go to synthesize actual weapons you have. There's a whole little new thing you can do with that, folks. But you need the weapon to be up to like +5 before you can actually do that, folks. So I'm gonna have to do that first. And that is a lot of red up there. That top right, that is a lot of red. That's a bit worrying. Ow. Ow, that hurts a lot. So I'm going to try and... Because the sooner that I can get this up to +5, the sooner I can bring out the Jurak gun. And we can start toying around with that, which will be entertaining. Don't you worry. Like I say, it's got pretty decent stats for a gun by this point, especially considering what you will tend to find. Let's go get this chest down here, and then we're going to have some entertainment with all this sheer amount of red. Ooh, wow, that's not a bad find. Thanks. I'll have that. Right, folks, this could be interesting. Oh, it's already begun. It's begun! Oh my goodness. If I get this ram away, maybe I can try and lure the ram away, do that first. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Getting nailed here. Like Projectile City here. God. Get away, get away, get away. That hurts! A lot! Return fire! Come on, you. Come a little closer. There we are. Bloody heck, that's not fun. Ow! Oh, I want to get it with the gun. I really want to get this boosted up. What you gonna do? No, 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 that's not fun. I say, you get Starlight Canyon is a dangerous place at first. I have died here on a few occasions, and I'm not embarrassed to say that this is not an easy place, especially when you first get here. And even later on, some of the enemies that we've got yet to fight here, some of them are really not fun to take on. So lots of care and diligence, and especially those freaking these things, gemstones. There we are. Oh, that's not good. Come on, that's it. Lure him away. Lure him away. You don't want to be taking on multiple things at once if you can help it. That's better. When it's one at a time, it's not so bad. When you got two Gemroms fighting you, and you're trying not to alert the rest of them.
Alright, that takes care of you
A
guys.
bit hideous at times. So, you know, don't be afraid to whack out the health, because especially when they're enraged, they do a lot of damage. They really do. Put that. Lovely. Okay then. Where's the giant meat? There we are. We'll do one more. And then I'm going to go back to the diorama after doing this next one. I'm pretty sure it's this next one. And there is a reason for it as well, folks. Earth-shaking demon, yes. You want to do this one, folks, and then you kind of don't want to go any further into Balance Valley straight just yet. Don't want to go any further in. You want to do this one, and that's about it. I'll show you guys why. Oh, cool! It's raining. This happens very rarely in dungeons. It actually rains outside the dungeon. I think this is really cool. I love it when it does this. Doesn't happen enough. You gotta be careful though, folks. Like I said, Earth-shaking demon. That is a foreboding title for a reason. And the problem is, in the rain, we're not going to see it coming so quickly, which is a potential issue. Ah, new items here, folks. Windstones. We've had like flame and ice and mimics. They're back. These guys got a lot of health now as well. Yeah, that's it. Give him the old punt. Randy Orton will be proud. Just needs the run up now and you'd be pretty good. But yeah, the Mimic's got a lot of health here. New enemy here, folks. Dog statues. These are weird little things. Ow, they also hurt a lot. Yeah, these are really weird. Oh yeah, I need to record that. Yeah, a lot of enemies. Lots of enemies in this place love just charge at you. So be careful. But they're curious enemies, dog statues. Some of the more unusual ones here. Oh my god, here it is, folks. Earth-shaking demons. Golems. These things are seriously dangerous. That is incorrect, Shadow. What are you doing? You want the ride pod out here. You don't want anything else but the ride pod out here. These things are nasty. These are seriously dangerous. But look at the amount of damage. They are affected by Smash, though. And that's why this can do it. The ride pod with the improved weaponry is the way to go. The way to go. You do not want to be having to deal with those by hand. They are nasty, nasty things. They will do a horrendous amount of damage. Extreme caution is advised. I mean, I could try showing you fighting these guys by hand, but I'm not even going to. I'm not even going to entertain it. I mean, this is why, as I said, the ride pod is a really, really good thing to have here, folks. By the time you get to start at Canyon, you want your ride pod a bit upgraded. Because there are some enemies here, not just them, there are some other enemies that we haven't even met yet, are basically ride pod only, and you need to have a good ride pod because they're so hard to take on by hand, and that's quite annoying. There are some more machines as well that we're going to be encountering, and again, not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Is he covering by the rock? Decent. Getting through a couple more of these breads than I would be liking here, it must be said. Ah, picked him up. Didn't mean to do that actually. I'll take it. There remind me of like those little bandit guys for like really early out of Final Fantasy IX. They look just like them. Right, okay then. So here's our map. Again, quite large. to remember a good way of dealing with these dog statues. Ow, that's not it. Problem is, they don't really react to attacks much. Is the problem. You hit them with you hit them and attack them, but it doesn't like stagger them or anything like that, folks. Which is quite annoying. And bring out the Ripod once again. Honestly. See, look, even that's its weaker attack, the two fists. That overhead punch it does, that will destroy you if you're not careful. If you don't guard to that, you will be annihilated by it. Don't want to be caught out. Do these get affected by rocks? Oh, they do! I didn't know. I didn't actually know, folks. Sometimes you just don't know till you try. There we are. We'll get this bell trigger up to the next level in no time, folks. How massive this place is. They really are. These have got some huge size to them, these maps. I would argue probably Starlight Canyon's maps are, I would probably argue, is probably some of the biggest in the entire game. They really are. Oh boy. As always. Did I get it right? Again? I got 10 bundles of hay. Really? That's like... I could buy that. I missed! What I get for not locking on. Oh, really? Oh. Hate mimics. Doesn't matter what game they're in, folks. Mimics suck. Ugh. Oh no, the gun's broken! Damn it! Reload! Reload! Oh dear. See another one of those golems! Oh. Don't want anything to do with them anymore. They suck. I mean, I really want to show you. I tell you, I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to show you what happens if you try and attack these things physically. You can do damage to them, but not a huge amount. Oh gosh, that's guarded. That's not bad results. You can take these guys out yourself, but it's not really worth it, really. You're better off to bring the Ripod out. I've actually done pretty well. I'm actually surprised how well I've managed that. I'll take that. That's a good result.
Right.
Because I've fought them a lot before in the past, and I remember how to fight them, so... You get lots of experience from them as well, as you can see. I mean, that's really boosted that really quickly. So that's alright. I'll level up the I'll level that up off screen, the smash wrench. There's no need to do it right now because I'm going to bring the video's going to come to an end in a short moment anyway, so I'll do it off screen. There's another health spring here. Wow, a second one. That's surprising. I remember once with those things, but unfortunately when I was a lot younger, I didn't quite understand and appreciate how the whole sort of smash and beast and stuff worked. I just looked at attack and went with that, and unfortunately younger Black Shadow didn't really understand that Monica's swords generally didn't have a very high smash stat, so they weren't very good against armored enemies like that, so I used to try and take them with Monica and just get destroyed as a result. Yes! Got it that time! Which is good, because I've been struggling to get that. amount of ABS, actually. Get out of our geostone there as well. Lovely. Break these open. Really? It was empty. Am I actually going through these keys without realising? No, I'm not. Is that some kind of glitch or something like that? That's kind of... Unless I've been... Have I guessed right 3 times in a row? Because that's like... That doesn't ever happen. You know, the idea is you don't guess right and you get nailed. Who knows? But anyways, after doing those 3 folks and doing Earthshaking Demon, you can go on if you want at this point, but I'm actually going to go back to Balance Valley now. The reason for this is there is a weird sort of glitch that occurs with Balance Valley. And in particular the Starlight Temple, folks. And it's to do with that stage there. It's a bit of a weird glitch, folks, but I'm going to tackle it next video because we are sadly... Well, we are out of time, folks. So, next video, we're actually going to begin the restoration of Balance Valley. We don't have a huge amount of stuff, to be fair, but we don't need a huge amount, considering what the glitch is about. It's a bit of a weird one. I'll explain it next video. But yeah, next time we are going to begin playing around with all the plateau stuff of Balance Valley, folks. That should prove entertaining. I'll see you next time.